Hey folks, Jim Zaspel here live with a really important video. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever hired the wrong contractor to renovate one of your properties before? If you're anything like I am, the answer is probably yes. Well, I can tell you through trial and error and unfortunately a lot of success in doing that, I've discovered exactly the things that need to be in place in order for a contractor to work well for you. So what we're going to do is on this video, I'm going to share with you 4 of the most important critical things you need to know about a contractor before you hire him or her, okay? So by the way, if you want my complete list of the whole checklist, I'll give it to you for free, that my project managers use when pre-screening general contractors. Just click the link below this video and you can get it for free. Absolutely my gift to you. Appreciate you watching the video. So anyway, the 4 things you need to know about a contractor before you hire him or her. First of all, it's really basic, but you got to make sure they have all the documentation in place, such as 1, are they licensed? Verify that on the state website. 2, are they insurance? Do they have insurance? Okay. Next, they have workman's comp, and does the workman's comp match the number of employees? Does the number of insured workers on the workman's comp policy, does that match the number of employees they have, right? So you want to verify that with them, and then of course, you show up to a project, there's more than that number of employees at the property, you might want to have a little issue and have a little conversation with your GC. So 1 is the documentation, workman's comp, insurance, and licensing. I think that's about it. I've got all of it on the checklist. I don't have it in front of me. Then the next thing is, which was really important, and again, relatively basic, but I don't know how in the world. My first 2 rehabs, I missed this, and gosh, I wish I wouldn't have. And that is, do they have any referrals, right? So it's referrals, 1, of past happy customers, and 2, we want to go physically go see work that they've done, okay? So when you go see work that they've done, what you want to look for is not so much the aesthetics in terms of what colors did they use and that kind of stuff, because they may or may not have been in control of that. What you care about, though, is the quality of workmanship, right? How well were the corners cut? How tight are things? How square are things? How level are things? You're looking at the drywalls, how the paint's cut in at the top of where the wall meets the ceiling, the framing. Is everything look really good, or is there some stuff done kind of shoddy, right? Look at the plumbing if you want to, if you have that eye for things. But at the bare minimum, look at the cuts and how things are square, level, that type of stuff. Look at their quality of work. Very, very important, okay? And of course, it'd be kind of cool if you could see some before pictures of it. And here's a little tip. If your contractor is unable to provide you with a couple of referrals who are happy with them, what does that tell you? It tells you they're not very happy. They don't make customers very happy, rather, and that's of course not a good thing. And so anyway, past projects as well as some existing projects, see how clean they keep their projects. So that's 2 things. What did I say? Documentation and the referrals. Next is, and this is like a trick question I ask the contractors I'm thinking about hiring. Okay, it is, I ask them, how do you like to get paid? Meaning, the draw schedule, how do you like it to work? I let them tell me. I do not tell them our policy. Believe me, we have a very strict payment policy in place for our contractors, but I like them to tell me what they want. And here's an answer from a good contractor. A good contractor will say, just a small amount so that I can put the project in the books, and then as we complete work, we get paid for it, separated out into a number of draws. Anything along those lines is good. What I don't want to hear is, a third up front, a third when we're halfway done, and the other third at the very end. What does that do? It means you've given away a ton of money when you initially just sign a contract with a contractor. Maybe they're using that money to go finish their last project, like the first guy I ever hired did, right? So you want to give them like $1,000 or $500 when you sign the contract, right? They show up with the dumpsters and stuff on the first day, do some demo, then maybe give them $5,000 or a couple of grand, depending on your trust level with them, right? Then the next thing, which is really important, is your work that gets paid. The draws that you pay the contractor are not given to them based on percentage done. What the heck is 50% done on a project? I don't know, right? You could argue it a million different ways. So what I do know is Is the plumbing roughed in? Is the electrical roughed in? Is the HVAC system bought on site, right? Is the framing done? Is the demo done? That kind of stuff, right? Very quantifiable things need to be listed in order for the contractor to qualify for each upcoming draw. And then the next thing, and then this is a business decision on our part, and everybody runs their business differently, but I like to hire general contractors for our jobs. And what I mean by that is I don't hire the plumber, the HVAC guy, the drywall guy, the painter, the electrician. I don't hire the individual tradesmen. Who I hire are the general contractor, the landscaper, the staging lady, the cleaning lady, and sometimes a well and septic guy, right? But for all the normal work done on a house is one GC. So I'm writing him one, like 5, 6, 7, or 8 checks per project. That's it, right? So that's knowing that, I want to know how well equipped are they, and here's why. I've had GCs get stop work orders on projects. Why? Because they didn't have a master electrician on hand that they could work with, right? Now, do they need to sub out everything? No, they don't. But I want to know, hey, what's the structure? So you get a big project, it needs everything. How much of that work are you and your employees doing yourself? And how much of it is getting done by your sorry, breath 1 second. How much of it is getting done by your subs? So I want to know what kind of subs they have, etc. So really, really important. Ask them the structure of their work crew, how many electricians they work with, how many plumbers, that kind of stuff. Really important stuff to know about a contractor. You want to get to know them because I'll tell you, your contractor team will make or break your success in this business. Really, really important stuff. So anyway, hope that helps you out. Click the link below this video if you want to get the checklist for absolutely free, which is really cool. And then there's another link below this video, and that is to, if you're watching this video on Friday, February 3rd, tomorrow, Saturday, February 4th, Scott Myers is hosting teaching a really, really cool one-day workshop. About 6 hours of training, so basically a full day workshop on how to make a ton of money with self-storage facilities. Now, I tell you, he spoke at the Greater Philadelphia RIA meeting last night, and it blew my mind. I thought I knew some stuff about it. Oh my gosh. How easy this business is of self-storage, the returns on investment are insane. And when I say easy, I mean, 1, because it requires very little human involvement, and 2, because there's no tenants. You have clients, not tenants. I learned this last night. Tenants are people who live in your properties, right? Clients are people who rent from you, right? Rent a space. So we have no tenants, no toilets, no plumbing. You got steel and concrete. That's all you got, right? And you got, of course, no trash. Somebody, stops paying you, lock up their crap, and then they can pay the back rent and get it back, or you can sell their stuff to get back your late rent and fees. Really, really cool. And Scott's a really cool dude. He's a freaking expert at this business, and he's got it all organized, systemized. So if you want to learn how to make money with self-storage, then you do yourself a huge favor and head over to GP RIA Workshop. That's GPREIA workshop.com, and register for tomorrow's one-day workshop with Scott Myers training. You're going to love it. We're going to implement. I know we got some folks bringing some potential deals to the workshop. It's going to be awesome. I will be there with bells on and taking lots of notes. So I look forward to seeing you there, and I'll see you, I don't know when I'll see you, but you'll be hearing from me. You'll be seeing me again very, very soon with some more helpful insight and advice for your business. All right, thanks. We'll see you.